Okay, so your package is in Leicester and you must bring it to Nanjing, through Felixstowe, through Rotterdam, and through Hong Kong too. But along the way, how do you know who to pay? How does it know where to go? But enough of that Dr. Seuss nonsense. This is a very serious episode because it's about this, the Universal Postal Union, which has just a fantastic looking website. So hello to the 4 people who saw this was about postal agencies and still decided to click. Much like the ISO from HAI 4, the UPU is an intergovernmental organization, but unlike the ISO, the UPU is an agency of the UN. The UPU is made up of the CA, the POC, the IB, and the Congress, but you really didn't need to know any of that. I just felt we didn't have enough acronyms in our life. The agency's whole purpose is to make sure that mail works everywhere. Its purpose is to make sure that you can send a letter from Belize to Belgium, from Nicaragua to Nepal, or between any of the other 18,336 combinations of their member countries. No matter where a letter originates, it has to work in a way that any postal service worldwide can understand where it's going, and every postal service in the world has to get paid for the work they do. But that all worked thanks to the Universal Postal Union. Before the agency was established, if you wanted to get a letter from New York to Honduras, for example, you'd have to affix an American stamp, a Mexican stamp, a Guatemalan stamp, and a Honduran stamp. You'd have to put the stamps of every country the letter would pass through and figure out every country that the letter would need to pass through. Nowadays, your letter will get to Honduras from any country with the stamp of any country worldwide, and I'll imminently be explaining how that works with the help of my favorite spreadsheet in the world. But first, we need to do a quick sidebar. You're going to be hearing a lot about another acronym, SDRs, or Special Drawing Rights. SDRs are essentially a special currency used by the the governments of the world. The system is managed by the International Monetary Fund, and its value is equal to a specific combination of US dollars, euros, Chinese yuan, Japanese yen, and British pounds. But back to the mail, and the greatest spreadsheet in the world. This is the spreadsheet that rules the world, or at least the postal world. The entire Universal Postal Union exists to create and coordinate what is on this spreadsheet. This is the Bible, the Quran, the seminal document of postal systems worldwide. This is what explains why shipping costs what it does. In section 2 of the spreadsheet, we have every single international mail route in the world by land or sea. Thanks to this spreadsheet, we know things like there's a boat leaving monthly from Gdynia, Poland to Sydney, Australia, and it takes 40 days to get there, and that to find out the price, you have to reference the CP81 table. So then you go to the CP81 table and you head down to cell AX3888 to find out that sending a package on this route will cost 9.803 SDRs per kilogram, which converts to $13.84. If you're not as excited about this spreadsheet as me, you need to change your opinion because there are 508,781 cells, including every single combination of destinations in the world and their price. This is the document that determines how much it costs to send a letter or package. But wait, there's more. Once a package gets from one country to another, for example, when this Polish package gets to Sydney, it needs to actually get delivered, and there's a charge for that too. So, if you reference the statistics and accounting guide, you'll learn that Poland falls into country group 2, and then you go to section 1.1 to learn that the terminal charge, the fee for delivery in the final country, is 0.294 SDRs per item plus 1.954 SDRs per kilogram, which, added to the transit charge for the boat, equals 12.006 SDRs, which equals just less than $17 US. Of the $17, the $13.84 goes to the operator of the boat to Sydney, and then the $3.16 goes to the Australian Postal Service to cover the final delivery. The Universal Postal Union then processes thousands of invoices from all around the world to figure out who is owed money and who owes money. But that's not even the most exciting part. If you go to the website of the Polish Postal Service and use their price calculator, you get that it'll cost you 61 Polish zloty to send a 1 kilogram package from Poland to Australia, which converts to, you guessed it, just shy of $17 US. So, using this greatest spreadsheet in the world, you can learn exactly what costs what and why. So now you should give it a test, and as the benevolent, selfless YouTuber I am, I've set up a way for you to do just that. Half as interesting t-shirts are now available from DFTBA. DFTBA makes really good, really comfortable shirts. They're honestly the most comfortable ones in my drawer, and the design also looks great. You can get one of these for only $20. That's even less than an Apache attack helicopter, and the profits will go to helping us make more great videos. Or if you don't like spending money, I've set up a page on my website, halfasinteresting.com/suggest, where you can suggest a topic, and if I use it, you'll be getting one free, high-quality, premium, bespoke, organic, I can't think of any more buzzwords, but you'll get a free t-shirt. Now go away.